Hello, in today's presentation we're going to talk about face masks and what each level means for the protection of yourself and the people you encounter. Researchers tested a total of 14 common face coverings, then analyzed the video frame by frame using a computer algorithm that counts the number of particles visible. Participants said the phrase, "Stay healthy people," 5 times into the laser, a total of 10 times for each mask. The neck gaiter, which was made of polyester spandex material, performed the worst in the study, actually producing more particles than speaking with no face covering at all. We attribute this to the textile breaking up those big particles into many little particles. Dr. Martin Fisher, chemist, physicist, and study author, said in a video release. They tend to hang around longer in the air. They can get carried away easier in the air, so this might actually be counterproductive to wear such a mask. A bandana tied to cover the nose and mouth only offered slightly more protection than no mask at filtering particles. There are 3 levels of masks. At a level 1, it has low protection, with generally used for small durations that don't involve aerosols, spray, or fluids. An ASTM level 1 mask provides a reasonable degree of protection against common viruses like COVID-19. Compared to non-graded options such as homemade cotton masks, all of the ASTM level masks will be far more efficient in their protection from the infection. This level of protection will suffice when you are not at a high risk of being exposed or exposing others to an infection. Level 1 masks work well for healthy people inside buildings, and CDC guidelines on gatherings should always be considered. At a level 2 mask, you will see moderate barrier protection for low to heavy moderate levels of aerosols, sprays, or fluids. At a level 3, there is the maximum barrier protection for heavy levels of aerosols, sprays, or fluids. If you are not at a higher risk of being exposed to COVID-19, or more importantly have been infected, the ASTM level 2 or 3 masks should be worn. These will offer the best protection to the others from coronavirus and ensure you are not cross-contaminating, provided you keep a reasonable distance from others. If affordability, availability, and breathability are not a major concern, it is advised to wear a level 3 mask when you can. Now you should be asking yourself, what mask should I wear? In short, when selecting surgical masks, the ASTM level 3 is a top layer of protection for respiratory particles. Higher grade masks should be sought when you think you have the potential for active contagious diseases in your immediate area. It is worth mentioning that even the ASTM level 3 mask will not provide perfect protection to the wearer from an infected person. An N95 mask has an even higher level of protection, where you will often see them in a hospital setting and commonly with painters who are at a high risk for respiratory disease. Unless you are at a very high risk of being exposed to the virus, any of the ASTM graded masks, coupled with proper social distancing and constantly washing your hands, should be enough to keep you safe from getting infected.